those your boyfriends? And she's like, well, my fiance. And then the other girl's like, well, yeah, my boyfriend. So I was just like, hey, I'm so sorry. This is going to sound absolutely crazy, but I think that your fiance might have DM'd me this past week. She was like, what? Babe.
Story time of how she saved a stranger from marrying a Dustin. You guys, it's a short clip. Let's dive right into the story time, and I'll see you at the end of the video.
I had to do a hey girly tonight and I feel really shit about it. So this guy had slid in my DMs a few days ago and was just like, hey, I wanted to let you know that I love your content. I think you're really beautiful and I think you're really hilarious. Like, keep up the good work. I was like, thanks, King. Like, have a good day. Thanks for following. He didn't have any info or pictures or anything on his TikTok. It was literally just a follow account. Clearly he was just here creeping on people and doing that, which is fine. A lot of people do that. I didn't think anything of it. And then he messaged me again the other day and was like, hey, I just want to let you know that you looked really beautiful today and I'm thinking about you. I'm like, okay, I didn't respond. Then he sends me a third message the next day and it was a picture of him. And he was like, hey, this is me. I also live in LA and I would love to take you out sometime. Would you by chance ever let me take you to dinner? In the photo that he sent, he was specifically wearing a Caterpillar brand hat. So Caterpillar, if you don't know, is the brand that's just called Cat, but it's short for Caterpillar, and it's the construction brand. It's usually like yellow and black. You can see them everywhere in the city. And so he was wearing that hat and he was like, oh, I wore this hat for you. It's my favorite. I'm like, okay. He was like, oh, I don't have Instagram. I can send you my LinkedIn so that you know I'm a real person. I'm like, strange. Okay, we're not doing business here. He sends me his LinkedIn with his full name. I see what he does in LA. He's like a creative director at a marketing agency. I kind of don't think anything of it again, and I get busy and I don't respond. He sends me like 3 messages in a row, basically being like, I need to take you out. I can't stop thinking about your face. You're so gorgeous and hilarious. I want to take you to Mexico on a trip. Like, he's like pulling out all these big guns. I'm like, okay. I still haven't responded, right? Cut to today. I went to my local bar here in my area. It's the one that I go to all the time, and they're seating outside on the sidewalk. So I'm sitting on the sidewalk with Ollie. We're having a drink with one of my friends. I just hear this girl start like cackling, right? So I just kind of like look over, and 4 tables down, there's a girl at a table, a couple guys and girls. She's like hanging on this guy. And I'm like, oh, that's nice, it's a couple. But then I noticed the cat hat. I'm like, oh, it's another person with like a caterpillar hat. Then I look closer and I'm like, why does that man look so familiar? I'm like, wait a minute, that kind of looks like that dude that DM'd me. I pull up the DM and I show my friend, I'm like, do you think that's the same guy? And it's a little bit dark because of like the awning and just the lighting. And she's like, oh no, that's definitely the same guy because you can see in the photo that he has this certain tattoo right here. I'm like, oh, I guess he's on a date. Hopefully he doesn't see me. They're all loved up and I'm like, oh, that's cute. Why is he asking me out on a date when clearly he has someone that he's dating? But maybe this is like a first date, like I'm not really sure. But my back is to them, so they can't see me. The only reason that I was able to notice them was when I heard the woman cackling and I was turned all the way around. I turned back around, I ended up going inside to get us more drinks, and I'm sitting at the bar. As I'm standing at the bar getting us drinks, that girl and her friends walk up. 2 of them are chatting and everything, and I just kind of look at them and smile. Something shines in my eye, and I'm momentarily blinded. And I look over, and I notice the girl has a huge ass engagement ring. I'm like, wait a minute. We need to do some investigatory work, Hat, because something A plus B is not equaling C plus D. Like, we need to see what's going on. So I turn to her and I'm like, oh my God, your ring is so beautiful. And she's like, oh my God, thanks. And her friend's like, she just got engaged 2 weeks ago. I'm like, oh, wow, that's amazing. How long have you and your fiance been together? And she's like, oh, we've been together for 4 years. I'm like, oh, are you here with him now? And she was like, oh yeah, he's outside. I'm like, oh, is he the one that's in the Caterpillar hat? Because I love that brand because my name is Kat. And she was like, oh yeah, he loves that brand. I'm like, fuck. I was like, what's your name? Oh, I'm so-and-so. I was like, oh, cute. And then the girl introduced her name. Her friend is like, okay, come on, so-and-so and so-and-so are waiting for us. And I had looked up the guy's name and I saw what his name was. And it was the same name that she said. I was like, oh, are those your boyfriends? And she's like, well, my fiance. And then the other girl's like, well, yeah, my boyfriend. And I was like, fuck. I'm sitting there like wondering what to do very quickly. And I just made a very split decision that I still don't know if it was the right choice, but I felt energetically and intuitively that this is what I needed to do. So I was just like, hey, I'm so sorry. This is going to sound absolutely crazy, but I think that your fiance might have DM'd me this past week. She was like, what? I was like, I'm just going to pull up this account and I'm going to show you the messages. Is that okay? And she's like, okay. And then her friend is like, yeah, there's no way. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna show you this. Like, it's probably a mistake. It's probably just someone that looks like him. So I pull it up. I show her the message. And immediately, you guys, I see on her face that it's her man. She's like, I don't understand. When were these sent to you? And I'm like, look at the timestamp. These were sent like last week and then the past few days. And the friend's like, well, can somebody be like pretending to be him? And I was like, well, they sent me his LinkedIn, and this is the LinkedIn. So the girl starts basically hyperventilating in this crowded, like, dark-ass bar. And I'm like, oh, God, did I make the right decision? Did I say this at the right time? I'm like, I am so sorry. And she's like, will you come with me right now? And I'm like, fuck. I'm like, yeah, girl, I got you. We walk out. My friend is looking at me like, girl, where you been at? And you don't have drinks with you. Y'all. Her and I walk up to the table, and the look on her man's face is like he just saw the coming of Christ, because the color drained from this man's face, and he was looking at us, and he was trying to play it cool, and he was just like, hey, what's up? His fiance's like, why did you tell me? Do you know who this is? And he looks at me and he's like, no, I'm sorry. Have we met? And I was like, brother, the jig is up. Like, was this not you that sent me this? And he's like, no, I've never seen this before. And then his fiance's like, oh, so you're telling me that someone made a fake account for you? And he's like, yeah, like, this isn't me. Like, I would never do this. And I'm like, I don't know what to tell you, but also there is a phone number. And so they look, and the phone number, sure enough, is his. I hadn't texted him or anything. He just sent me his phone number. His fiance starts like going off on him. She's just like crying. I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ. I'm like thinking in my brain, is there a chance that someone is pretending to be him and has his number? Like, that seems like a really unlikely scenario. His fiance is like, the texting, this is how you text, because you use ellipses and you were using ellipses here on the messages. And then he's like, can we go and talk about this? And she's like, no, I don't want to go with you. And so they stand up. Everyone is watching. It is very dramatic. They get up and leave. He's like ushering her to the car down the road. I go back and sit down with my friend. I tell her what happened. I truly feel in my heart that I did the right thing. I hope that I'm not wrong. I mean, I just gave her the information that I had, but I feel so sad for her. Like, guy. I'm a girl's girl, ride till I die. I will hey girly anyone, and I would hope that someone would have done the same for me. So that's why I did it. All right, angels, I have a Hey Girly update. The previous video that I posted from the situation from last night with the girl and her fiance who DM'd me, she actually reached out to me via Instagram today, and I did get her permission to share these screenshots, so this is the update. Okay, she said, hey Kat, it's the girl from the bar last night, so-and-so's fiance. A friend of mine sent me your TikTok video recounting the night. I just wanted to thank you for speaking up as you did. Last night was one of the worst nights of my life after seeing the realization of all my worst fears come true, but I did want to tell you that I think God put you there for a reason to point me to the truth. Thank you again, and I love your content, by the way. And I said, hi, my darling. I cannot tell you how sorry I am that you had to go through what you did last night. Please, please let me know if there's anything I can do to support or help you. Do not hesitate to reach out. And she said, thank you. Would you mind texting me the screenshots of your messages with him? I'm struggling with the right decision. It has been an awful 24 hours and I can't stop crying. This is the worst feeling ever. And she gave me her phone number. I said, absolutely, babe. I'll text them to you right now. I know you are struggling. It is going to hurt for a while. And as someone that has been in your shoes, I can tell you I know exactly how you feel. But I can tell you this feeling won't last forever. Women are resilient and you will get through this. Lean on your friends and the people that love you. And again, if you ever need someone to talk to on the phone or take you to coffee, I'm available for you. And she said, thanks, Kat. Your words mean a lot and I may take you up on that coffee. This is proof, you guys, that the universe works in mysterious ways and everything happens for a reason. And I'm just so glad that I was there at the right time in the right place to help this girl out. I hope that she reaches out to me if she needs me. And for all of you, if any of you are ever struggling with situations like this, I have been there, or any just situations in general, I'm always here for you. My DMs are always open for advice. Please drop any advice or help that you need if you're struggling or anything. I see you, I love you, and we're all in this together. So I just hope to be of service to you guys as much as possible. I love you. Hey angels, I have another Hey Girly update. I wanted to thank everyone for sending such wonderful and encouraging messages in the comments on the Hey Girly post. I did send it to the girl to let her know that she has an outpouring of support and a great community here. So I did text her the screenshots. She replied, thank you for sending these. It's actually so triggering just seeing these in screenshot form. I already know, girl. And I said, I know, baby, I'm so sorry. Look, at the end of the day, I want to let you know that you do not deserve to ever feel unsafe in a relationship, and you have a lovely community of women behind you. I posted the vid, and I encourage you to read all the lovely comments from all these women who care and are behind you. I sent her a link to the TikTok so she could read the comments, and she said, I have been keeping up with your posts. It has felt less traumatizing knowing many others have gone through the same. I'm at work and asshole has been sending me nonstop voice notes trying to excuse things, and I am trying to grapple with the fact that he is not who I thought he was at all. I said, I truly get it, babe. And the thing is, and I will say this from experience, is that it is way better to know now who he is rather than later when you are married or have kids. This is a very difficult process, I know. But when we close the door to something that hurts us, we open the door to even more amazing opportunities and experiences. And she said, thank you, Kat. And just seeing the community risen from this, and from me talking about how my DMs and comments are always open for you guys, I have been getting a intense flooding of questions and scenarios that you guys have been DMing me, which I am so happy to help out with. But this made me think that I need to start 2 new series. So I'm going to start 2 new series. One is going to be called Big Kitty Ask, where you can DM me or send me in my comments any questions that you have, whether it be a chaotic situation, advice about your job, advice about men, advice about anything going on in your life. I've clearly lived a very colorful life, so I'm happy to give my perspective. And then I will post the ones that I think are the most relative and helpful as a story time. I will keep you completely anonymous, and that way I can give you my advice. And then you can also feel the community aspect of the women in the comments letting you know that they support you and giving their own perspectives on it, kind of almost like a Reddit community. And then also a Hey Girly series, because I've been getting DMs from girls saying that they would like me to Hey Girly someone that they know anonymously. So this gave me the idea that this is a great opportunity to try to help our fellow comrade ladies. So if you have a Hey Girly situation, DM me what exactly happened. I will make a video on it. You'll be anonymous. I will describe the situation and what's going on, and I will speak directly to the girly to let her know what is going on with her dusty ass man. And if you want, I can also send it to the girly via DM so she knows exactly that this was meant for her. Again, everything will stay completely anonymous. I will protect everyone's privacy, but I think this is a great way for all of us to build community, because I know that this girly is feeling the support of all of you in the comments, and I think that there is just a lot of power in community and numbers. So I want to thank all of you for being here, enriching this community, because we're all in this together, babes. And we do not need these dusty people in our lives. If we can keep encouraging each other, then we can cultivate this girls community and the type of lives that we all deserve. I love you guys.
This is it. When some people always pray for sign, God, I just need this sign. Just give me this sign that I should not marry this man. Voila, look at the sign. Just imagine she was not even there, because he had to create a different page so that he doesn't know who she is. Probably he must have posted their engagement on his page, on his main page. So he created a different page to be asking women out. She's not going to be the only one he's chatting or he's DMing. She's not going to be the only one. Imagine him doing it after he has proposed to his real babe that they've been dating for 4 years. Man, like, and the thing is, I'm glad that the lady actually believed, because there's some women that you will tell them these things, you will show them evidence and everything, they will start twisting the whole thing and making it look like, oh, it's like you want my man, you want my man, my man, my man. So because she has been in a relationship for 4 years, 4 years, and now he just proposed. Finally, you're coming from nowhere and telling me my man is chatting you up. Like, thank God she believed though, because some women will not believe and you turn to something else. And you that you went to try to help her, you're going there to save her, you will turn to the bad person. Then there's people that everybody will gather you and start beating you, like you want to scatter a relationship. Look at him denying it. He was already denying it. Like, I've never met you. I don't know you. I was not the one. In fact, they can even go as far and tell you it's AI. It's AI. This is not me. Man. I'm really happy that the wedding or whatever they're planning did not hold. That all she found out who he really is before she got married to him. Because you guys, what is your take on this story time? Let me know your thought down in the comment section. Respectfully, as always, your girl Mariah David, and thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this one. Please like and share and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one.